It was this. It was always this. What is this drop-down menu about? Well, we have finally found out with the introduction of a new update. Now, this new update is going to be the biggest that Manor has had in terms of content. Why, you might ask? Well, because we are finally getting new maps. You see, that drop-down menu was an indicator that there'd be something else coming, but nobody really knew what it was. Until now. You see, on Steam, we got a final indication and some screenshots of what's coming next. 2 new maps are coming to the game. Of course, they are based within the valleys and Alps, and they are using some of the coolest new implementations to the game. Those things being water bodies. In fact, this map has got loads of them. There's fish there, there's fish there, there's fish there. Is there any more fish? No, that's all the fish. It's all on this side of the map. But yeah, if anyone doesn't know, this was actually something that was added in fairly recently along with the Unreal Engine 5 update, and it looks goddamn beautiful. But this is being expanded to have full rivers that I'm assuming can be, well, fished? If is that the right word? Yep, you can use them for fishing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes. But it's not just the 2 new maps that are coming in that's going to be important. No. We are also getting some extra things like, oh my god, look how fertile this land is. Sorry, I just thought I'd do a little bit of a long play as I'm sort of reading out the bits of this update. I thought it'd be a little bit more relaxing and nice. We're also getting complete building overhauls to the way that they are upgraded. Now, this is nice because it's something that we haven't had in a while in terms of like a kind of a visual overhaul. Unreal Engine 5, sure, it was nice and it was a good start, but it didn't change too much, or at least on the surface, it doesn't look too different to what we had before. But not just this, there's going to be some implementations and some improvements to the distribution network. Because anybody that doesn't know, when you're playing Manor Lords, and you're trying to do what I'm about to do now, build storehouses, build granaries, let's make sure everybody's bringing stuff into them, but you have to be able to distribute them to your people. Now, the way you do that is by building marketplaces. Oh, yep, see, we're running out of food already. Now, if we want to build a marketplace, let's say we want to pop it here. Now, this is a good sized marketplace, like so. And because it's kind of central to the town, it's going to be exactly what we need it to distribute it to the houses. Because people need to be able to get the food, they need to be able to get the firewood, and they need to be able to get everything else in order to actually prosper. Not only will it keep them happier, but it will also make sure that they can be upgraded. Now, the upgrades are basically what's being added in, some extra nice buildings that we can see in some of the screenshots, and being able to actually get the food, the ale, all that sort of stuff to the right places is so important. Otherwise, you can't get upgrades. And there's so many times that I sit there wishing that I could upgrade because I have the resources in my town, but they just haven't been distributed properly. Now, that's been completely changed with the new marketplace overhaul. Overhaul. It's not about the overalls, it's about the overhauls. Because they're adding in some filter systems. Now, this filter system, as far as I'm aware, should give you the opportunity to set from food to resources, raw materials, that kind of thing, and change what the marketplace is stocking. Because we already have some sort of marketplace customization. For example, here, if I turn this off, he's not going to build a market stall, meaning that he's only going to hunt. The market stall is going to come from the guy at the granary, who is, well, as you can see, they are getting stuff from the hunting cabin, they'll put it in the granary, and then from there, they'll sell it on the market stall. Is anything? No, nothing is currently being sold on the market stall, but that's where it will be. In fact, I always forget to do this. I always forget to build a well. Let me just do it right now, because it's something that I should probably get down. In fact, let's also do what I normally like to do at the start as well, which is put another one of these bad boys down. Fantastic. Oh my god, I haven't even got a logging cabin yet. That's very, very embarrassing. I need to make sure I do that. Where's the best place to put this? Do you know what? Probably like over here. This is kind of where I wanted to put the houses, but I guess we're going to put the logging cabin here for now. So there's no storage space left in here because we don't have anyone on the storehouse. We can pop someone on there and they should take stuff from there into the storehouse. Now, the other things that are being added in are, well, a few nice little changes and filters. For example, the tavern, which is, well, a big part of it, being able to get enough ale in order to upgrade to your level 3 buildings, which I think is actually what some of these aesthetic changes are going to be involving. It was always a bit tricky because people just wouldn't go and get ale, and it's so hard to actually get ale. I should be fine in this region because, well, we've got plenty of barley fertility, so I can basically have a really nice barley farms here. But getting enough ale, that was already changed in the last update where the you know, the ratio from ale, or barley should I say, to ale production has been lowered, so it's been nerfed a little bit, so it's a bit easier to actually get ale. But now it's going to be distributed a lot faster and better to your houses when the update comes in, so that should also make it a lot quicker. Now we're going to get another one of these ox, perfect, on that hitching post, and then we need to have a look at getting some houses up and running before people start getting a bit angry. Now it's been a while since I've done sort of a kind of a long play with Manor Lords. Mostly because I've basically been busy with Bannerlord and making videos on that. In fact, I don't really want to get rid of those trees though, actually. Maybe I move where the houses are. I don't know, I've already got the market here. Okay, well, how about if we pop a road down here? Goes down this way and just sort of surround the marketplace. And what that will do is it will let us build, and we put some more roads sort of pinging out here, and that will give us the opportunity to build some houses. We want long backyards, like that, because these are going to be houses with extensions that we're going to be able to put in big crop fields, because I want to make sure I've got everybody growing vegetables, because that's kind of the way I like to play at the moment, because food is so important early game. Now this will be a bit of a longer video, but that's pretty much everything being read off for the update. So if that's all you came for, sure, that's the update itself. It's going to be coming out hopefully within the next couple months or so. They're starting to tease it now, but we don't have any more details than what I'll put in the link in the description, so make sure you go and read it for yourself. But I've shown pretty much all the screenshots. One thing I'm really looking forward to though is the fact that we're going to be getting full rivers, because I mentioned this in my full breakdown of the map tease, but I think it's completely going to change the way the game is played, because in terms of this map, there's not too much variation. Look, sure, we've got a little cliff here, that's kind of the most we've got, but this next map is set within a valley. Not just that, but it's also going to have that beautiful river flowing through, meaning that there's going to be a lot of fertile lands that you can do croppage in, and also it's going to be able to choke point armies that come for you, because whilst sure the armies aren't the biggest factor of this game, they are still going to be within the title itself, and actually they are being grown since we've added new units such as crossbowmen. Cavalry potentially is on the horizon, but we don't have that just yet. Yeah, I think there is definitely going to be a focus on some of the combat soon-ish. I'm actually going to put in a road over here. Why can't I put it through here? Interesting. I guess we're going round. Maybe it's just because it's too close, but this is where I want to put down a fishing hut. Because as soon as it gets to winter, we're not going to be able to fish, so we might as well do it now. Oh, I'm looking in completely the wrong place, aren't I? There we go. There we go. So we should be able to use the resources. Now, it's not a rich resource, but that's fine. I'll deal with that for now. That cow... It's still that thing when you zoom out far enough, the cow's sort of... Well, he's glitching about now, but he was sort of moonwalking and reversing before. So I always think it's quite funny. Okay, we need to build a couple more houses before people get happy. However, having things like valleys, I think, is going to be really, really great for the variation in the game, because I think that's one thing. The game has been out for quite some time now. In fact, it's almost been out a year. And I think people are starting to get to the point where they'd like to see new maps, new content. And actually, I think it's the perfect time for it to come in, to sort of revive and bring people back in. If they're going to do it, hopefully they do it around this time, because it's coming up to Christmas time, and that's where these big updates normally come in. But Slavic Magic and Hooded Horse have been kind of secretive about it. In fact, they don't really say all that much until it's ready, which is fair enough, because, well, there's a lot on the plate of still technically a solo developer who's kind of got all the control for themselves. Right, I need to get a little bit of money, and that's not what I want to do. The way I wanted to do that, in fact, is get up a trading post. There we go. We don't have the goods for it. Okay, why do we not have the goods? Logging camp, what are you doing, son? We don't even have anyone making firewood at the moment, so you shouldn't be doing that. Actually, you're not up. Why are you not up? Who's constructing this thing, please? I would like somebody to come over here. I'd like somebody to come and finish this. Anybody? I think everybody's asleep. Fortunately, we have enough food for now. Oh, we are running a little bit low on the fuel. There we go. Let's go and put this next to the woodcutter's lodge. Okay, now we can upgrade. Do we want to go? Yeah, I'm going to go for the advanced ice fishing. This essentially means that as soon as it gets to winter, we can still use this fish. Now, it is seasonal, so they're not going to be... I'm not going to be getting any more fish anytime soon. Because it's not harvesting season yet. Are you hunting, sir? Why aren't you hunting? You're guiding an ox. Why are you guiding an ox, dude? Like, what other jobs do you have to do? Did you just see how we cut a corner, by the way? Okay, let's get some of that food going. It's actually the fuel that we need right now. So we can disable that. We can get someone away from that as well. In fact, we don't need to because we have enough burgage plots at this point in time, which is fantastic. Now, what do they need for upgrades? They need clothing store supply and a fuel store supply. We're getting that, and a church as well. So we can get the clothing store because we've got plenty of hides. So if we just go into our production, our industry, and we get the tannery, we're going to pop this by the other sort of production areas there. And that tanner, okay, so we can't have anybody working on that just yet. Let's take someone off the granary for now. How are we doing? We've got our fuel back up. So we could take someone off the woodcutter's lodge in a sec. We're going to take them off there. Essentially, that means that this person cannot work on the markets anymore. Hopefully, they'll take down their market stall because eventually we're just going to have someone on this storehouse that's going to do all that market storage. Lovely. Okay. Now, is it worth... Yeah, it probably is. Let's put someone on there straight away. And we can also, I think, expand these ones. If we expand these living spaces, that's going to get people moving in. And once people have moved into these bigger plots, these are going to be our vegetable plots. And because we're going to have a little... Where is it going to be? Are they building it down at the end of the garden? They'll build a little hut next to it where someone else can move in. Maybe they're building it right next to here. And then we can make them into vegetable plots, because it means that if you put vegetable plots in buildings like this, sure, they're going to start planting crops and we're going to get all the food. But what it also means is that they're going to be taken away from their actual jobs. And you can disable that from happening, but it's actually just better if you just put in an extension like so. So they're now doing that. Make that into a vegetable plot. And then we should have more space and more people within this area. Although I don't know if anyone's moved in just yet. No, there's only one family in here for now. And same with this one. Can we actually... We are going to put these both into vegetable plots. Lovely. And they should start being planted very, very soon. How's our fishing going? I actually don't know. If we look here, do we have... Oh, we are getting fish. Someone is fishing over here. Look at this fair. Hi, Herman. What a funny lad. What a funny little lad. Logging is going well. We got plenty of firewood. In fact, we're going to disable Mr. Firewood Man because we don't need him right now. Because what we actually do need is we need someone to help us construct a church. Because that is the next on our things to do. What do we not have? Oh, planks. Okay. See, sawmill is always one of those things that I do forget to pop down. Mercenary companies are available. They keep doing this. They keep giving me mercenary companies, but I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, they're always a bit rubbish. I also don't have any money at the moment because I don't have the manor, so I can't taxate people. Now, the way that Manor has been going, I think, is really healthy for actual long-term longevity and growth. There's a lot of games that come out with such a bang like Manor did, and they kind of die off quickly because a lot of hype builds up and there's not too much substance behind it. And I think one of the arguments perhaps was that Manor wasn't as content rich as people would have liked. In some ways I'd say that might be fair, but they've continued to pump out updates, patches, fixes, and there's continuous support all over their Discords, and there's a lot of testing going on. So I actually think they've done a fantastic job of keeping that stuff going. I don't want you doing that at this point in time because that's going to be coming from you. Actually, no, I'm going to have to because I don't have enough people. That would be why. So, we just need a fuel store supply and church level. Was that because I took... Okay, we'll put you back there. Oh, no. Actually, we'll take that off because what we do need is you on a saw pit. Once the saw pit's up and running, we can get a church. Then we'll put someone back on the fuel. They can then put their market stall back up. And these guys should be ready to go to level 2, because that's the only things we need. It's when we get to the beer that's always a little bit of a nightmare and a bit of a pain. But hopefully we should be okay. It's really good having something like fish all year round, especially when you unlock that level. Because it basically means you've got an unlimited supply, because they replenish very fast and there's 700 fish there. But in fact, if we try and go over to one where there's a rich food resource. Hold on. It's exactly 715. What's this one? 300. Have I just got really... Because this isn't a rich resource. Maybe I've just got very, very lucky there. It's still 700. I mean, yeah, it's not as much as the rich resource, but only by a tiny bit. Has somebody moved in here? No one's moved in here. Interesting. But they are planting their crops, which is exactly what I wanted to. This is a very relaxing game. I've wondered if I should do like very, very long plays of this thing. I mean, this video might be quite long because I just kind of wanted to chill and talk about what's been going on with the game recently, because I haven't really had the chance to do that. But yeah, I mean, long plays in terms of like 4 or 5 hours on YouTube. Whether people watch those, I don't know. But that's kind of how long I spend sitting and recording this stuff anyway, so I might as well record all of it. Just like less edited, more chilled chatting stuff. And even live streaming. I'm thinking of doing a little bit of more live streaming because I just haven't done it. Oh, there we go. It's exactly what we wanted. Now we can pop into here. Where are we going to pop our church? I'm not going to put it there. I kind of like to... It's not the button I meant to press. That's not... Okay, it looks like this might be our best option. You can come off the saw pit. You can help with construction. How much have we got? Oh, God, we are running low on something. Fuel. That will be why. So we need to put someone back on there. Pantry, we do need more people to join us. No one is joining us at this point in time. The tannery is good. How much do we have in terms of stuff that we're selling? Well, they're just selling leather. We don't have too much leather, so we're going to keep someone there. Okay, it's starting to snow now. That shouldn't affect anything bar the crops here, but they should carry on just plodding through the winter, and then they should be harvestable afterwards. Now we should see it freezing over on the ice here, but that's also, like I say, not going to be an issue just because we have that beautiful little upgrade. It's exactly what I like to see. Everything seems to be going pretty smoothly. Nobody has starved to death yet. Yet being the very important phrase of that. Because sometimes people do just die and people will start to leave. I wonder who did all the voice acting for this. But going into Control C mode, we really get a beautiful look at how it looks on Unreal Engine 5, and my god, is it nice. I can't wait just to be able to go and explore all the new maps. Let's look at this. It was so... Okay, so that had the voice of a man. This is not a man. This is a woman. I don't know why she sounded like that. That was kind of horrific. How are we looking here? See... Oh. You can be upgraded. There we go. They're all happy. They're all happy. And we just need more logs. Hello, Mr. Logger. We'll put your livestock on you just so you can start doing that easier. What that will do is we have 2 bits of cattle, 2 oxen. Now one of them will be kept over here, the other one will be kept on the logging camp, which is nice. Because it means they'll just transport logs, and we should get logs a little bit faster now. Do we not? What's going on with the food store supplies? See, this is what I mean by like distribution. Holding tab, you can sort of open up and see what people have and what they need. There's nothing on the granary. But there's a food store literally here. But no, still nothing. Alright, we're going to pop someone back on the granary. Now, this going up to level 2 is going to have like a passive income, there we go, of some money coming in. I need some of that regional wealth because there, somebody has just joined us. Because I can't build a trader yet, or at least I don't really have anything of use for trading. I guess fish would be useful for trading. Now, one thing I do want to see, do we have any salt? Is this a salt? No, that's a stone. Okay, we're going to have to take one of these areas. Probably we'll head into this area because it's got rich wild animal. We've got clay. We've got stone. We've also got a salt deposit that's rich and some wild berries. So taking that place would be very, very useful. And being able to salt our meat. Because salting meat is how you can make very, very long-lasting food supplies. And we definitely need that right now. Everything's being built quite fast, though. How many people live in this one? 2 families live in here, which is perfect. We can't see that one yet because there's more construction being built. Now, you can see because we got the upgrades for the vegetable patches, that market stall setup has been popped in there as well. So we can make them have their own little market stall in terms of distributing some of this food, or we can make them not, and they can be a little bit greedy and selfish. But actually what will happen is any oversupply will go into said granary, which then the person working here who has the market stall will then take it over there. So that's actually exactly what we need anyway. You can be upgraded. Perfect. Now we just need a few more families to move in to do construction, and everyone should be pretty happy. But you're not happy. You don't have the food store supply that you need. You're happy. Come on. There we go. And another one's up. And you're going to be... so here's the animal pen where we can start to put pigs in. Now, I'm not going to do it with this one because the size of the backyard here actually matters when it comes to the plots of vegetables, but the size of the backyard does not matter when it comes to pig pens. So I'm probably going to do it in these smaller backyards, or maybe even make some smaller plots here. And yeah, we're starting to get a little bit more money in now. We've not quite got enough. I think we need 15. Yep, we need 15 in order to get another vegetable patch there, which is lovely. That storehouse does not need upgrading. Does this? No, that does also not need upgrading. Oh, we should probably think about getting stone, shouldn't we? Where's our stone? That's iron. That's a rich deposit of iron. That's going to be very valuable. Okay. That is so far away. Let me just sort of make a little plan in terms of harvesting. So we can actually... This is probably going to be a farmable area. We've got rich barley fertility here, though. So maybe we should actually make the farming area up here. Yeah. So I'm actually going to do it because our wheat is... Well, everywhere's kind of farmable. We're actually going to do it based on the barley. So we'll put a field down here for barley, a field up here for wheat and barley. So let's do that now. It's going to be our co-field. This is going to be a barley field. Going to do like a little patchwork thing for now. And then I guess we can put another wheat field up here. I don't know, it would be nice to have like a little path running through, so I wonder if we can do a field like that, get our little path running up to here. They can sort of split off of there. There we go. Now we're not going to touch them for now, they're just going to be sort of our planning area. Has it actually... I wonder, I really wonder if they start planting stuff here. We can head to the next level though, and we're going to go down this way because we want to go heavy plow because we've got a lot in terms of harvestable space. So having a good... Who's angry? Well, you're angry because you don't have a roof. That's why you're grumpy. There you go. Were you the one that I wanted to make? No, you were the one that I wanted to make into you. These have still not been built. That's a bit disappointing. That's all flowing pretty well. That's all flowing pretty well. A lot of deforestation has started here, I'm going to be honest. You're going to have to expand out. As long as they don't expand into this area. In fact, if we go into advanced, we can limit the work area just to sort of around there. Let's deforest that area. So I don't want them to go over there. If they start delving too much... What am I doing here? I've clicked on the wrong one. If they start delving too much into the area with all the the animals will relocate. And this is such a convenient spot because it is right next to my granary, so, and my storehouse actually for the hides. So that is a kind of ideal location. Now I can see they're all walking around there. Let's make the ease of use of this place a bit better. So if we move out here, let's build a road that goes around here. Let's build a road that connects up here. Actually, we might need that space in a second to place down. What do we want to go with next? I don't know. We're kind of doing all right here, but we're going to want to think about clay. But first off, we're going to need to collect some of this stone. So let's just get on with it and get this stone collected. It's just such an inconvenient location. The little stonemason can just be chilling out here, I guess. We don't want it to go too much in the fields because eventually we might need to use those fields for farming. We can have his little area here and then he can pop across. It's just so out of the way. Now I have done this. Look at them. Look at them go all the way over there to fix that thing up. I have done it a few times where they've had to travel ages, especially like hunters or berry pickers, but it's a little bit inconvenient, but sometimes it just has to be done. How are we doing with food now? Are we getting some of these vegetables? They haven't fully grown yet. Still just getting meat and things like that. Okay. Well, I'm going to start expanding our housing, I think, because we've got... Oh, they can be upgraded. We've got family, 222, family, and you can't tell when these are being constructed, but I'm assuming they've got families in, which is why they're being upgraded. So we're going to go with more houses down here. Now, these are going to be our artisan houses. So they do need to have extension sizes. They're going to be our artisans, so we're going to have a blacksmith, a bakery, a Fletcher, that sort of thing. But we can start really producing some resources for the next tier once people start moving in. But we're going to get all these built, get them full up of people that are going to help with resource collection, so on and so forth. Then when all of these houses are full, we can start making them into the artisans that they need to be. Because, I mean, we really do need a bit more money soon, and that's going to come through trading. You do get a bit of money from these Burgage 2 plots, and eventually when you get them to Burgage plot level 3s. But at this point, no. They really don't bring in the money that they need to. Look at that. I love the fishing. I think this is one of the best new additions to the game. Him and his little fishing bucket, and he goes back. Can you actually see any of the fish? Some of the places you can see, like, the resources that they're collecting. I think you can in his little bucket. I mean, he's off with his little fish. He's got his little fish bucket. How you doing there, son? Look, he's got his fish. He's put it in his bucket. The little fish. And here comes another one. There's so much detail, like unnecessary detail. But I think that's what makes a game like Manor really, really successful. Because you can just spend ages. Like, if I go into Control C, you can just spend ages, like, looking at this. I mean, every single shot is just a thumbnail, isn't it? Look at that front. Oh, okay. Mate, I just complimented you and then you just glitched into the water. That was not exactly helpful for trying to showcase the new updates. Oh my word, look at the deforestation. That's not nice. What's going on here, guys? Well, there's only one way to fix this. Building the old forester's hut. Now, you only really do this when you've got a lot of people. It's probably a little bit early to be doing it, but I like having plenty of forests around. Because taking away all the trees is not ideal. Okay, beautiful work. We can actually afford to put someone in said storehouse now, so they'll start selling. New family has started moving in, so they've instantly replaced that. And another family. Lovely. You can be upgraded. Let's go with animal pens. Because if we start getting piggies, piggies will be fun. I want piggies. Having little piggies running around that we can make into sausages, because we're going to go get that salt very soon. Now, the only issue is, in order to expand out here, yeah, we need to claim with influence. And we don't have any influence at this point in time, because we don't have a manor. So that's going to have to be something on our radar. But, hey-ho, I'm just enjoying doing my, my little village. Everybody seems pretty happy. Everybody wandering around selling their stuff. What have you got? Oh, you've got... Okay, so we're selling some of the vegetables. Are we? Apparently. Oh, yeah, he is selling them. They're just not registering as part of my town at the moment. It's always tricky to wander because, like, it doesn't say I've got any vegetables here, but there are definitely some on the market stall. And there's 60 fish there. Oh, there's 73 fishes there. Okay, so that does make sense, that one at least. So these can all be upgraded and having bits in the background. We're not going to do that at the moment because we're kind of going to want to go down this route. So the next thing I'm going to think about is a farm. Let's build a little farmhouse, shall we? There we go. The farmhouse is going to be right at this juncture. And we're going to get the bakery because baking is going to be very important. Now, you can either build a communal oven like this that makes the flour into bread, or you can have the Artisan bakery, which is just so much more efficient and produces it so much more faster. Okay, is there a bit of... You see, I'm looking at the windmill efficiency percentage, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm just sort of faffing around here. Oh my god, if you put it in there, 0% windmill efficiency. Didn't even know it could go that low. We've got 98. 98 there. 97. Nice valley. This is not going to be... Surely, like, this is the highest point on the map. Okay, so we're going to put it there, I'm guessing. Yeah, 98 looks like our best bet. Bosh. Does cover up some of the area that we kind of needed for farmland, but I think these farms are going to be fine for now. You see, you don't want to make your farms too big. Because making them incredibly big basically means that they don't get the full harvest in, or the crops don't grow fully before it's time to harvest, so efficiency goes down quite a bit. What are we running low on? Fuel. You are still wood cutting. Is this thing up yet? That's not up. Oh, do you know what I did build that I've completely forgot about? Okay, when I said, do you know what I did build? I did not realize they had not bothered. We need you. We need another one of you. Let's upgrade both these to small stables because we're going to need more rocks anyway. Construction's starting to slow down, which I'm not a huge fan of. We need to make sure that that stays at a good, efficient level, please. Thank you, sons. See, now they're working fast. That's what I like to see. Order another ox. Treat yourself, boys. Treat yourself. Now, we don't want to put anyone just yet in here because... actually, you know what? I will assign a family. We've got a spare family. So assigning as a family will basically means that they're going to spend a lot of their time carting around those oxes, doing all the lifting, the heavy lifting of the logs. It's going to increase the speed of everything. Do we have our pigs yet? Oh, we haven't picked. Piggies. Can't afford them just yet, but these are going to be piggies. Any piggies? There's the piggies. How very cute. Now, goats are also good for hides, so we might have some goats as well. In fact, like, having just the best variety possible. You want to get your food variety up. And our food variety is at 75%. Okay, that's not ideal. In fact, I didn't realize this was a thing. Like, hovering over. You can see where it's hitting. And this is the frustrating bit, because I'm not entirely sure what indicates them being able to get the foods and those guys not being able to get the food. I just don't know if Manor has like a very coherent way of explaining it, because there's obviously a reason for it, but I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. And I think a lot of people don't understand it at this point in time. How are our oxen doing? Okay, so we have some oxen. Oh yeah, I remember we got a full-time oxen on here, and I think that's a lot of that might be the reason that stuff is not getting built. Something is being built though, because I do have plenty of families. But this is not being built. This is not being built. Who's doing the building? What are people waiting for? Okay, so this should be the next thing that's built then. Or not. Just leave it. Just leave it. Okay, they're waiting for new logs. I'm going to make sure that this is priority so that everyone's going there. And that should send more people back to finish this construction. They all kind of build very inefficiently. They go back and forth until they have the right logs. There we go.
Come on, people. Get to work.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. It's now going to take even longer to build that now, and it's kind of harvesting season. Okay, so first things first, we're going to put wheat in here. We're going to put barley in here. And we're going to put barley in here. Now for crop rotation, we'll go for then a wheat year, then we'll go for a fallow year, and this one for crop rotation, we'll go for the wheat year. Between... And actually this one can have barley as well. So maybe barley, fallow, wheat. Now we can get the upgrade to turn these to pastures. We need this for the fertilization tab. Which is one of these ones, I think. Am I being a silly sausage? There, that one. And that will mean that we can use these as pastures, because you can build separate pastures for sheep, but actually combining the sheep and the crop fields helps with the fertilization regrowing, so we don't use too much of the barley and the wheat. Lovely. That should send them to get that sorted. Now it is October, which does mean that we're nowhere near planting time. So we're not going to hire anyone at the farmhouse just yet, because I'm assuming they're not going to be doing... Oh, they are ploughing. Oh, I guess they can plough. Okay, well, we're going to add somebody to that. Because we have enough oxen. So if we actually... Yeah, so Herman the oxen is now going to be ploughing. There you go, Herman. You do your thing. Did they actually go up? Okay. This is so much faster ploughing with these things, by the way. It's like a NASCAR rally. Oh, that is so sweet. I do love that. Going all the way up, all the way back down. Oh my god, they're actually going... There's no way that they do this bit. There's no way. Whoa. Look at that, man. You must have a really hefty spoiler to keep that downforce from flying. What's going on? Right, where's my fuel supply then? Oh, right, take them off here. So you're just chopping, and then we'll put... Oh, there's someone on the storehouse. Okay, so essentially what's going on there is somebody was... Fire you, retrain you. They had a market store set up. I don't want them to have a market store set up, because they're spending way too much time market stalling rather than actually gathering. Can we get this done? Put that priority on very high, please, because look at this deforestation. This is awful. This is real, real bad. We do have a good amount of food, though. Okay, we're really going to have to go hard on this because we're getting pretty low. Everybody's transporting and gathering. Look at the amount of people chopping now. Everybody is pulling together just to get this done. I'm still seeing a lack of vegetables, even though there's a good amount of vegetable farms. Which is interesting. Ah, okay. So I've left it for a while, which means all these can now be upgraded. Hopefully we won't run out of logs as we do it. And we should have enough. Nope. No, we don't. Because something's happened to the supply chain. Don't know what. You never really know what. They say this is what the update's going to really fix. It's the distribution system for the marketplace. Because I have no idea why people can't get what they need from here. But they just can't. And the game just says, no, they can't. And then sometimes it goes, oh, now they can. So they don't have a fuel supply. But they do. I'm just telling you, game. I'm telling you that they do. If we... Would it help if we let them set up a marketplace for now? It's just, it goes in and it comes out. Like, honestly, it's so fast. We have no stock here, though. So they're now setting up a market stall. I don't know if this is going to be good or a bad thing, but we're about to find out. I think it's probably going to be a bad thing, honestly. But it might mean that we actually get the chance to upgrade these guys. I do like the music from Manor, but it does feel like a little bit of a tin whistle in the background. And if you're actually chilling watching this video, I don't know how relaxing it is. That thing is still not built. Are we built over here? No, 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 we're not. No, we are not. There's no space there. There is a space here. Let's get another ox coming in. Now we've got like a good amount of money. Enough for like little upgrades and stuff like that. Honestly, not really enough for more than the little upgrades. Because trading is a massive factor of that. But there we go. Our food fuel supply is coming back into fruition, which is what I like to see. This still doesn't have a family in, so we can sort of still chill and not build any more houses for now. But what resource are we kind of abundant on? Well, fish, really. Fish is kind of what we've been living off for a bit. Yeah. Fish is all we're really living off, actually. Nothing else is producing enough. But what I can do is build a butcher shop. Or actually maybe... let's get the bakery extension, because I think focusing on bread is going to be a good option for us. These guys are just chilling, not really doing anything, because, yeah, it's not time for doing any sort of harvesting. These are planted, though, so they are going to be growing underground through the winter. No one's planted here, though. Ah, sorry, I made it as a fallow year. I was smart. See, I surprised myself there by doing the right thing. Very rare that that happens. Have we built this? I'm so confused. We have people on construction. Is it because of the oxen? But we have plenty of oxen. I just don't know where they are at this point. Can we hunt down my oxen, please? You're just waiting. You're not doing anything. That might be down to the fact that some of these guys... no, they're not. So they are just... no, so they shouldn't be allowed to do a market stall. Is it being built? No, it's still not being built. Is it because we're low on timber? No, we've got timber. I'm going to put someone else on that logging camp anyway. We can chill out on the woodcutters for now. There we go. Let's just relax on wood cutting, especially the market stalls. Ah, we've got a storage that's full. Generic storage. That's why. Because nobody's removing stuff from here. Get someone in there. Upgrade that as well. And hopefully that should sort of fix our bottleneck that we've got going on. I just can't see where the oxen are at the moment. Because that's really what we're missing. See, there's just one chilling here. And you're not doing anything. Right, get off there. I don't need you doing that. Those upgrades are going in. I'm actually going to take one of the livestock off here. So I don't even know. Yeah, he's just getting some of the logs that have been chopped down. And hopefully some of them should be taken over and put over here. Aha. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're starting to see some construction now. Now some people should be sent over to start building finally. It's taken a while. Thank you, guys. How bad was that? That was nice and easy. Someone's resting until healed. How did they get injured? I don't know. That's a bit terrifying. Right, start planting there, please. Now, where are we? We are almost... we're in February, which means that we're into sort of summertime. I want to check on these crops, though. They're very slowly growing. What are they? Oh, I was about to say, it says they're harvesting, but they're harvesting the crops that are in this house. I'm guessing this is his house. Yeah. Nice, some vegetables are starting to be seen on the market. That's beautiful. What do we need to get to the next level? We need 3 level 3 burgage pots. Now to do that, we need to start getting clay, which we haven't done yet. And this is where the tavern supply comes in. Now barley is something that is going to take a bit of time. Oh, this is going to be a full barley croppage. So if we harvest at the moment, we're only going to get 20 out of 40. So we've got more that we can get from that. Oh my god, that's such a low yield if we harvested that right now. But we have managed to get it going in the right amount of time, so I think we should be good. Has this been built yet? No. It's got the transported goods, so it's got all the logs in it, but nobody's been sent over. I guess it's just one of those things when it's so far away, people just don't really bother. Now that storehouse has been upgraded, which is perfect. Give us a bit more headroom. And let's start thinking about a tavern, shall we? So we want to put the tavern right here, so nobody can whinge that they don't have a beer supply. Now, there used to be a bug where as soon as you get 1 beer in it, you can actually press pause and stop work, and then all these people would be happy enough with that. But you can't do that anymore. Funnily enough, that has been fixed, understandably. But what that does mean is you can't exploit the game anymore, unfortunately. So we're going to have to do this properly. And what that means is we're going to get that barley grown, and then that barley is going to have to go into a malt house. Now we're going to pop that malt house right next to the tavern. We don't want any excuses of people piffling around, you know? Did they even build the... They didn't build the windmill. Are we're not even low on timber. I don't know why they're so useless at carrying timber around. Don't know why this is being such an issue for them. At least these guys are doing their job. Look, I love it how fast the trees do grow when you've got a forested down. It's so elite. It's so goddamn elite. I love it. I absolutely love it. Also, who did not clear the trees from their back garden? That's ridiculous. So, from here we're going to get... I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to do the chicken. Well, there we go. Chicken coop be chickening. We got goats, we got chickens. How lovely. There we go. A few bits and pieces there. We're probably going to need more vegetable gardens because there's still just not quite enough vegetables. And we can start to think about that now because I'm going to put in more housing. Now we've deforested this area, which is kind of okay. Because
this construction plan? A blind man or a fool? Or
there we go.
Fool?
And let's expand here. Let's minimize because we want these to be 2 big plots that we're going to turn into vegetable patches. And we're going to do the same on this side, and that's going to split it up, and then we're going to do more housing here for basically just condensed housing. This is just going to be one long road of residential, really, which is not the most efficient way, but because we've got the market there, hopefully it should be okay. Everybody seems to be fairly happy. Not enough fuel at the marketplace. Are we still going down that route? Okay, well, that means... Fuel is 93%. Ah, okay. There really isn't enough fuel. Right, more person working on there. More person working on there. They'll set up another market stall, hopefully for fuel. Look, they're going to get the woodcutter's lodge. Are they going to take that back? Yeah, they are. And then they're going to come out. And they're going to go to church. And then... He's going home. Okay, I'm kind of just following this lad around. He's gone inside. Oh, he's harvesting. He's gone back. He's coming back out now. Oh, he's gone back. This guy is very... He's come back out with a bucket of something. Oh, to get the well. Okay. Ah, there we go. The tavern's done. How's it going over here? They're all just chilling because it's not time for harvesting yet. How are we doing here? We're almost at our full yield. And we still don't have our full yield. Yeah, it's still 99 days left for harvest here. Still 97 days left to harvest. So I think we should be getting our full croppage around this way. And there we go, finally, just in time. Oh, we need one more log here. So if they're going to go and get the last log, oh, here it comes. Then just in time for the harvesting to come through, we should have our malt house done. We should have the tavern. We're actually going to put that on pause for now because we don't want the tavern to do anything just yet. We basically want to store up enough beer, get it all in the malt house, get it in the tavern, and then bam, sorted. Beer for everybody. We also need to make sure we're doing it when we've got enough timber, and then we just get all the upgrades in at once. And then these are all going to be, well, bloody brilliant, really. So we have our reserves here. We can set an amount of reserve. We're not going to do that at the moment. We don't need to have a bread limit. I'm hoping bread is going to be a bit of a savior because our food variation is dire. We're at good yield. Still at a decent yield. Hopefully a few more people can enter the village before this goes down.
This is heavier than it looks.
And, okay, what I'm not going to do is start faffing around with loads of other stuff. As soon as we've got the level 3 buildings and we've got to the next stage, then I can faff around with trading because we're going to have the resources and all to do it. But for now, I'm not going to be messing around with all that stuff. Just to make sure we are loading up. Because I always get to the point where it's time to upgrade and then I don't have the timber and I end up with all the beer goes. And then there can't be an upgrade. Now, obviously, people like having constant supplies of beer and that is the end goal. But it's very hard and very tricky to get that done ASAP. So, for now, we're just going to have to sort of hack the system just a little bit. We're getting there, 78%. 78%. These are exactly the same. Look at these trees being rebuilt. Rebuilt, resown, replanted. And because of that, we can now clear the work area. On here as well, clear the work area. They can chop down whatever they like. Hopefully they don't delve into here because they're starting to get their trees back over this way. I was about to set someone else on fish, but really we do have plenty of fish. Okay, here is our bigger burgage plots. Let's get the upgrades for expansions. And hopefully they should get up and running pretty nicely. Here comes the ox with the wood. Where's he gone? Where's he going? Oh, okay, they have spread very, very far. Hopefully he goes straight into here. Yeah, he's gone to this one. Okay, everything is flowing fine now. Touch wood. Everything was just kind of halting. There was a bit of bottlenecking, but we seem to have been able to fix it, which I'm happy about. Something that rarely happens. There's a little bit of city skylines in that way. Sometimes there's just issues that takes a bit of teething to find. Okay, croppage. Croppage. Lovely. We've still only got one family. We've got 0 families in here. We need to get another family in here. I don't know if random people actually come in to help. You don't have any firewood. No, you don't have any firewood. That's interesting. How much firewood do we actually have? We've got plenty. Oh, I think maybe we just need more people working at the storehouses. Because they are going hard at collecting it. I think... Ah, there we go. They've got firewood now. Oh, that's such a useless one. I don't really want that at all. I'm going to burn it down. Yeah, we want that to be a chicken coop. It's just not big enough, really, to be any sustainable vegetable patch. I could do the incredibly insane long extension sort of thing to get huge vegetable patches. Ah, there we go. There goes our stone cutters camp. Now we can set some stone. But I don't want to do the really long... Because, okay, so essentially, this is a nice little trick that you can do. This kind of hacks the game a little bit. You can do, like, a house... like that. Oh, look, it only takes 6. We can also diminish it down. This is only going to take 2. Only 2 wood. And it will make this whole thing a vegetable patch. And basically, it kind of is at the point where they don't do any other jobs because all they're doing is farming their own vegetable patches. And it's a good way of getting food, but it looks ridiculous and we're not going to do that. Because you can actually go to the advanced and you can reassign people to different places. Like, I don't want them to go and be the fisherman, or I don't want to be the whatever. I've just done an invalid assignment there. But it's very fiddly, I'm going to be honest. So that is the hunter, actually. And we can make them not a hunter and basically say, oh, that farm, I mean, that house, sorry, that's got a big garden. Who's working there? Oh, it's the hunter. Well, we'll fire him from hunting, give someone else that job, and then he doesn't have a job. So all he spends his time doing is working on his little farm in the back garden, which is kind of a smart way of doing it. But right now, it's not too much of an issue, and hunting is very important to us. Although you need to be doing a faster job. Like, come on. Get planting more. Get more planting, please. I beg of you. Ah, here we go. It's coming. It's coming. Right, that means someone work on said windmill, please. Now, this is when our artisan bakery comes in. Because these are the bakers. And this is all they do. We're going to take them off the market stall, because that's going to be granary person's job. Oh, there's our barley. Now, the barley's just going to sit there for a while, because we don't have... We've got so much barley. We don't have anyone in the malt house. And we're going to just stock up the barley until it's fully full. Fully full. So what are you doing this year? Are they just doing fallow? Or is these guys fallow? They've just done barley, so it should be fallow. Oh, we've done fallow in 2 years in a row. But these guys should be full wheat. Oh, we're not going to have any barley, though. Realistically, another field would be ideal. Like another barley field, so we're going to do that. And let's capture a decent sized area. And this is going to be our barley field. There we go. I'm going to assign another one over there. Okay, so grain and wheat. Is that because you're going ahead and being milled? Why are you sowing? Oh, you're sowing in your own garden again. That's the issue. They spend a lot of time doing that. So they're now taking that there. Grain is now being made into flour. Okay, hopefully we should get enough stuff done. I have built a lot of... I'm going to put another family on that just to speed up the process a little bit. I have made a lot of farms, and this could be the issue when you have too many farms. Sometimes everyone gets spread out a bit and they don't get the sowing done in time. However, we've got another month, and we've got 2 oxen working. You can see how fast they can do it. So that's been ploughed. That's fallow. That's fallow. So it's really this one that they're working on. The sowing should commence. Just hope they get it done in time. Still in October. 20th of October, 21st. Okay, that should be getting done in time because they're all coming to help. Look at everybody pulling together. Look at all of this. Look how fast that's going now, and we're still only in October. This should be done by the end of October, and then they should get the other field done as well in time. That was a little bit risky, but it seems like it's paid off. Now that one's being sown. Incredibly fast as well. We're going to have so much barley next year. Okay, so we have enough timber. In fact, just to make sure we got enough, we're going to take you off you, so you're not taking up timber as well. We're going to then look at our granary. We've got barley in here. We've got barley in here. I'm going to put 2 people on there. Did you manage to... Yeah, you've managed to do that, which basically means they're not doing anything for a while. So we're going to take the families off there. Which is fantastic. So everybody else got what they need. Oh, we need another clothing store supply, don't we? Hold on. Hold on. Which means one of you needs to be upgraded to shoes. Okay, actually, no. Making it into malt's not going to be the issue as long as we've got the tavern on pause. Because the tavern is essentially what makes the malt into ale. So actually, that's not an issue. We can make all the barley into malt as much as we like. And it's 1 for 1 now. I think it used to be 2 malt for 1 ale. Now it's 1 for 1. Which means that we should have... We had like 30 barley, I think. Something along those lines. But we had enough barley. And maybe we should start saying... Yeah, bread's popping up now. Is that coming in the granary? That is coming up in the granary. Now people should have another... There we go. Look at all the food. Do we have more variety of food? 76% variety of food. Clothing needs to do better. But that should be changed here. Because these guys are crafting shoes. And we should get a clothing supply. They're going to be turning our leather into little booties. Oh god, we need to upgrade that as well. Okay, I forgot about the old clay. Where's our clay deposit? Oh my word, it's so far away. It always just takes the cake, eh? No deposit. Oh wait, we have to. I forgot. This is one that you've got to just plop on top of it. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. They're going to have to transport that so bloody far. But we don't have a choice.
We all know what that means.
So, we've got plenty of malt. Is that all of the barley being turned into malt? I think it probably is. Yeah, it is. Which means, if we look at these guys, they're not doing anything. They're just doing... When they start praying and that sort of stuff, it basically means they're not doing anything. So, they can chill. That's still on pause, so we don't need to stress about that for now. The beer can wait. We need to make sure the church is now level 2. There we go. Everybody's got enough stuff because we've got booties on supply. Little booties. Where is the boot store? I don't know, but people do have boots somewhere. There we go. Our clothing's gone up to 84% and 86% food. Beautiful. Beautiful work. That's what we like to see. You're gone up. How are we looking? Timber. Enough timber. So it is just getting our next level. That's been upgraded. Okay. This is going to take a while. So we're going to put 2 people on you. No, we're just going to put 1 person on you. We then need to get our clay firing pit. Don't mind me. This is just going to take 6 years for this to come into fruition, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And then once we've upgraded the roof, it doesn't take much really. It's only, yeah, it's only 10. We should actually be pretty full on stone now. I think. How's our stone coming along? Yeah, we've got plenty of stone. Okay, well, we don't need you anymore. Sorry, mate. You've just been fired. I do apologise, but we've got better things for you to do. So much better things for you to do. So, now that's coming up. Are they... Bloody hell. Look at that. They're so far away. I mean, they are mining now. And actually, 1 trip, I think, would be enough. Yeah, because look, they may already mined 7. And if this guy comes back with like 5, that should be everything we need. Can we actually see what they're holding? No, we can't. It has a little magnifying glass, but that's about it. But he's transporting clay over. So that should be enough for us to upgrade our church. Just need 1 more bit of stone. Who's bringing the stone over? You can never tell. You can tell when it's the wood because... Oh, there we go. Clay furnace. Getting fuel supplies. We are very, very close. And that's all really that I wanted to do, was to get to level 3 with my houses. Because that's kind of the main pinnacle point of the next stage. And then we can, you know, move on from there and jump off into really creating a prosperous town. Because it just takes so long to get to that stage. Are you... You are transporting... Everybody's got all they need. Yeah, just church levels. Just church levels. Okay, you don't have the food store supply, but that's not my issue right now. Did we get a lot of bread? Oh, we got plenty of bread. Where is our clay? Oh, we got 2 roof tiles. There we go. That's what I like to see. There we go. He's getting some clay is being deposited in from the guy who's walking 50 miles all the way from... Imagine doing that walk every day just to put clay in. Like, Jesus Christ. It's ridiculous. I'm actually just going to mine all the clay out of here and then leave it. We've still not even looked into iron. Now, I think iron's going to be our best trading resource because we don't really need it for weaponry at the moment. So we're going to make it into armor, sell that all off. I think we've almost 4 roof tiles. Keep working, boys. There we go. Another roof tile's been made. It's really just the bottleneck of waiting for the clay to come, isn't it? 5 roof tiles. Oh, that's all we need. We've got all the malt. We've got the tavern ready to go. Everybody's happy. They just need that. More mercenary companies available. We don't need you, sons. We don't need you. We just need roof tiles. 6 roof tiles. There we go. Some more clay is coming in and he's going off. It is kind of so backwards and forwards. Is there like a quicker route that I can put in? I guess it would be slightly quicker going through there, but honestly not that much. I did not try and click on you. I tried to click on you. Look how far they've got to go though. Jesus Christ, man. The people just mining here. Nine roof towers. 1 more roof tower, boys. 1 more. And then level 3 can commence. Which is all I've ever wanted. Almost there. It's going to be made now. Someone's going to get the fuel supplies. Oh, we've got 17 months of fuel. Well, we don't need you on there anymore, do we? We can actually put you on the forester hut to help with the deforestation efforts that's kind of gone on now because they're starting to move over here and they're getting dangerously close to our animals. Come on. Where are you? You're supposed to... Oh, here we go. Lorenzo. You are the savior of us. Go on. Go get crafting, son. Any crafts. And turn it into a roof tile. And turn it into a roof tile. And it's been turned into a roof tile. There we go. Bish bash bosh. Now that should go up very, very fast. Now everybody's happy with everything. So at said same time, I'm going to make the move here. Unpause. Distribute wealth. Distribution stations, please. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have done that. You need to be working on construction. You need to be... I've not... I kind of got a bit too ahead of myself there. I took them off construction before they were ready. You're not doing anything. Why are you in there? It's not time for any of you to do work at the moment either. You've been fired. Did I put 1 family or 2 families on there? Can never tell. 1. Okay, that's enough. Look at our boots. Oh, we've got plenty of clay there. You know what? That's enough clay for now. We're never going to need that much clay. Right, you come off here. You're going to help back here now. We need you here. We need you. We've got everything in there but planks. Do we have planks? Yeah, we got plenty of planks. I was just remembered that I didn't have anyone on the saw pit, so I thought for a second I was terrified that they'd just left. Let me just double check here. We've still got our malt. We need that because it's all about to go crazy as we start putting beer in. As soon as you start entering beer into the population, well, you know it goes wrong at that point. It goes drastically wrong. I want to see people with the little ladders popping up. I think that would be really cute. Hop on your ladders, boys. And there we go. Who's unhappy? There we go. That's all up. Okay, tavern supply it is. Let's get this going to the fullest of its abilities. So they should start creating beer for everybody, and we just need to make sure we're paying attention to when the beer starts flowing, because at that point we can be ready to upgrade everyone to tier 3. Do we have the timber? We do. We've got timber. You should be... Why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? Just take the... We need to put someone else on here. Are we not taking the beer in? Are we not taking the beer in? Have I missed a step here? I haven't, have I? No, it is you that makes it into it, but you're... Ah, there we go. They're transporting now. Thank God. Although, what are you transporting? Oh, I know what I've done. I'm a moron. I'm an absolute moron. I knew that. I knew that. It's been a while. It's been a while. Okay, so we'll take them off there. That's fine. I haven't lost anything by doing that. It's just I look a bit of an idiot because I'm not going to edit that out. That's the game. That's the game. I always forget that you need a brewery. But they'll create nice bits of beer now. In fact, we'll take, just to make sure we play this safe, we'll take you off you. Okay, so that's now been built. And here we go. The beer is about to flow. Everybody's about to be very, very happy. Crafting, crafting, crafting. Get ready for the upgrades. Crafting, crafting, crafting. But how long does it take to make beer? Okay, they're delivering the beer over here, and then these guys should go and take the beer and put it inside here. Yes, upgrades, ahoy. That's exactly what we needed. Level 3, here we come. Oh my word, I didn't realise we actually need roof tiles. I shouldn't have taken someone off the clay furnace. Yeah, we'll actually run out of roof tiles. But that's enough to get us to the next stage. And now that is all getting built up absolutely beautifully. That's all we needed. So many people here now. 66. Wow, look how fast they're going. Look at that. Up, 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 and away. And complete, and lovely. And everybody's super happy now as well. Because of all this beer we'd be getting. And now we've run out of beer. Right, okay. I see how it is, son. The guy is really struggling to make more roof tiles. He's trying to go as fast as he wants. Okay, well, this is where I'm going to leave this part of the video because it's already been quite long. But I really hope you enjoyed it. If you're still here by the end, make sure you leave a comment letting me know. Say, why no sausages in the comments if you're still around. And then I will know that you are a real one. If you want to see more of this, more long play stuff, let me know. I think I will do more of it. It's kind of fun and a bit more relaxing. But yeah, here's my little town. We're going to expand it. I'll see you guys in the next one.